I don't even know where to start. I apologize for the last video I was doing, the live, and the disconnect. A persistent foreign person was repeatedly calling to cause more irritation, I guess. I don't know. I cannot make an appointment because I don't have insurance. And I had told him, when I have insurance, I'll make an appointment. And he asked if I could pay out of pocket. I said, I'm jobless. And so it was like a slap in the face and another slap in the face. And I did not qualify for Medicaid. I am going to try to sign up for Blue Cross Blue Shield for the state of Arkansas. Keeping my fingers crossed. I was on it in 2020 and 21, and it was awesome insurance. I don't know if I qualified because of the P word that happened in 2020. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. And I have to be very careful because I can't get dinged again. Excuse me. So I don't know what I was saying except that I'm angry. And I took a second Xanax. I think it's working. I don't want to take Xanax like candy, and I will not take more than 2 a day. I'd rather suffer in hopes to being able to keep the Xanax. For now, I'm unsure what to do. And as I was saying before I got disconnected, I have no help. I have nobody to step in and say, hey, let me help you. Let's do this. Sorry, my sinuses are horrible today. I didn't know I had covered my mouth. They're not even in the same room I'm in. But anyway, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to be able to put myself, oh my God, in a place where I'm okay. Mentally and physically, medically, you name it. I feel I have been misdiagnosed. I really do. I feel that he thought my statements about my life was a sign of depression. I really don't feel depressed at all. And I don't know why he would say that instead of asking. So on top of these words, can you tell me how you feel? Are you wanting to, or, any of that going on? I would have said no. My life is crap, but no. And feeling worthless in my eyes, in my life, is like, I just lost my job. I'm not going anywhere now. I'm going to lose my Durango. And I am living with my ex in a place where I just don't really want to be. But depressed, no. Those are things in my life that are roadblocks, and there's a lot of them. I haven't had depression since before 2020. I know what it feels like because I've had it my whole life. And I just don't feel that this is depression. And he acted like he really didn't want to hear me explain myself, so I just stopped talking about it. And we shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to express our thoughts on situations. You cannot sit there and say, oh, well, you have schizophrenia. And you're sitting there like, what? Okay, if you say so, that's not going to work. That's not how things are done. Before I started this video, or the other one I should say, I was listening to meditational music and trying to calm down. And speaking of that, all day today I feel like I've been given signs, or they're coincidences, but there's no such thing as a coincidence, so I don't know. I keep hearing noises. It sounds like also pressurized doors. You know how the air conditioner will shift a door Well, that never happens here, and seemed like I heard one once already. I was pulling clothes out of a dryer in the box behind me. I don't know what happened, but I heard it like a thump, and I looked, and there was a water bottle in there with a little bit of water, and it was shaking. Well, I know I didn't touch it, so what happened? I don't know. As I've said many times, this house has a high traffic of entities flowing through it in every single room. And my mind is going everywhere. It's like I have no control over it at all. It seems like I feel like I'm complaining, and I guess in a roundabout way I am. But like I've said before, this is also my diary, my journal of things to look back on, and possibly to hopefully help somebody that's going through what I'm going through, and also to vent. I don't know you, so I want to vent. And if you don't want to hear me vent, then all you have to do is leave and just come back on another day if you want to, and just say, you know, I didn't like you ranting so much the other day, but today's a better day. It's a new day. So I'm trying to tell myself that quite a bit. I am so sorry. I got myself, I think I already talked about it, a gravity chair. And I want to go out in the backyard. I haven't done it yet, and I've had it for almost 2 weeks now. But the lawn is not mowed, and I don't want to go out there and recline back in about 6 inches of grass because it becomes itchy. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just lay out in the front yard. I think not lay out as in suntan. That's what it sounded like. I want to stargaze. I tend to be drawn to UFOs quite a bit. And if I see another one, I want to video it for you and for me, for us, for all of us. Um, I'm sorry that I'm doing so many live videos. It's not bothering you. It at this time, since my life is so hectic right now, editing takes quite a bit of time. And right now, I get irritated extremely bad. And I had these anger things. I don't know how to control them. I'm, like I said, an angry person. Where in the heck is it coming from? And me trying to edit video right now, I don't think would be a good idea. I feel like I need to stop watching TV. I need to start listening to calming music and read. I've got to do something to mellow myself out. And I'm here to say my thoughts are very strong on this. So strong that I keep saying this. If my YouTube is bringing in money, but if it was, and I was able to pay on the Durango, I would probably leave. I would start traveling. I really would start traveling to get away, to get in places where I'd rather be, to be in solitude, to be alone, not trying to please other people all the time, not to be walking on eggshells. All of these things are happening in my life right now. And I'm not sure what to do because I need 4,000 watch hours and I only have a tad over 2,000. So I'm not going to make it to my next Durango payment, which is, $540 something dollars. I thought I would have my job permanently. I didn't know my memory was jacked up the way it is. And my memory has put me in a really, really bad situation. And I'm not happy about it at all. I feel like my neck is short, cut off, or whatever. Is that better? I don't know how long I was like that. I'm sorry. I apologize so much. I'm sorry. Um, I really do want to travel. I want to go places in a van, even Durango, but I prefer a van. I want to travel, go all over the United States, and then from there go to other places like I discussed before, Tibet and where the monks are, and etc., etc. You're probably sick and tired of hearing that, and I'm sorry. I'm a dreamer, I guess. I've never been like this. But my hopes have always been, when I started my YouTube, that I want to get in a place where I can do that and just be alone, not feeling obligated, and things along those lines would feel great. Yeah. I need to clean up this desk. A part of me just wants to say, don't worry about insurance, don't even apply for it, don't do it. It's just a mess. But I have to see doctors with my condition. And I kind of don't have a choice. I have got to file for insurance. I don't know if I told you this, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember the things I say in a very short span of time, but I will say this. I can't remember if it's before my other video. Got a phone call, and she's like, yeah, I'm blah 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 from blah blah. I'm not going to say those names. And she said, you asked me to call you. And I was like, oh my God, who is this? I mean, I know it was a clinic of some sort, but I said, are you the one that I called and said, I can't remember what I said. I feel so silly right now. But then she gave me a long pause, and I kept telling her, I'm sorry. I said, this is a wrong time of the day to be talking to me. My memory is not working whatsoever. I don't even know what's going on in this phone conversation, and I don't know what to do. What are my next steps? Why are you calling me so I know my next steps? And I was trying so hard not to cry. I was trying not to get angry, because that is my number one emotion lately. I would love to get rid of it because I don't like anger. She seemed at first like she cared. I just said, and I wasn't going to do it. I just said them and get it situated and figure out what's going on. And those were the people that were calling me. She did actually call, and she gave them my information to make an appointment and stuff, which was nice of her, because she told me to call and tell them that I just need to be seen. I don't need a referral. Well, she called them and said, this is her information, give her a call. And that's what I get for thinking that she didn't care, because she actually did. That girl has done a lot for me lately. And I kind of just want to cry. I have so many doctors and so many branches of everything that I feel like I have to write things down. I have post-it notes everywhere. I have pictures of the post-it notes. But when it's phone calls and there's no post-it notes involved, and you're like, oh, who's calling? Why are you calling me? And what do I need to do? Because I don't remember. It's got to be challenging for them to deal with us, in my opinion. I don't think I can handle it with people calling me that don't remember anything. They need a pay raise. I will say that. They need a pay raise. I kind of almost want to do another live here later. I don't know if I will. But if I go outside, I would like to do a live and have you watch the stars with me. But I think I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys tremendously. I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.